Good morning, everyone. My name is Lancelot Waldron, and I want to. Sorry I couldn't be there with you. I had planned for it, but something else was planned instead. Good morning, James Eller and Ruth Brandon, our teachers, did an excellent job. I just want to briefly go over what the last question in our course wanted us to do, in which we explain our understanding of UCC History and Polity. Well, my understanding of UCC history is mainly it came out of the four traditions of the Christian church, the Congregational church, the Evangelical Lutheran church, and of course the Reformed church. And all of these came together in 1957, and most of their historical theologies were, in a sense, blended together. But as I look at it, I have the understanding that it's the type of covenant that eventually came to the point in which everyone had a basic understanding that we are all one church, and that one church is under the leadership of our Lord Jesus Christ, and He is the one who has the essence of God in who this one is. And when we look at the UCC Church, we find that their theology is mainly based on the different traditions, and the different traditions all believe in our Lord Jesus Christ. They're grounded in the creeds, such as the Heidelberg Confession and even the Apostles' Creed and the Barmen Confession, which all give a composition of how many people interpreted the Bible, and how they conceived the truths in the Bible came to be. In terms of practice, I believe the UCC Church practice what it preaches in terms of helping those who are oppressed, those who are in need. And they have a great track record with the Association of Mission of America, in which they helped many of the slaves who were at a point in their lives in which they were free, but they didn't know what to do. And as a result, we find that the Mission Society was able to provide them with jobs. And in spite of much opposition of the mainly white Protestant groups, they were able to come together and do something meaningful for many who were oppressed. The UCC Church is also very important in terms that they reach out to aspects of our society where there are needs, where there's evidence of some kind of oppression, by making pronouncements in their synod. Of course, we know that the synod is part of the UCC Church in terms of they meet occasionally, and they come together and give different concepts, different pronouncements. And the pronouncements I mostly think is typical and has really helped is a pronouncement of that the UCC Church is a multiracial and multicultural church, in which they allow people of all parts of our society to express themselves, their concept of God and who God is, and express themselves within their churches. The UCC Church also has many other aspects which I believe is typical of what they stand for, in that the polity says that the church consists of a priesthood of believers, in which the pastor doesn't take a dominant role, but he's a participant, a member of the church, and he makes sure that the church members have a say in every aspect of the church government. The UCC Church believes, basically, as it says in the Statement of Faith, in Jesus Christ, and also the understanding that we are all brothers and sisters, that this is a covenant church in which we support each other and help each other. And as we move forward in the UCC church, we look forward for more things to come out of it in terms of reaching to those who are somewhat oppressed in society, those who are, because of their sexual orientation, maybe going, maybe ostracized by others, but UCC Church welcomes them in. Um, and the understanding that there need to be love among all members of people who trust and love God. Um, I see the UCC Church as moving forward and being a continuous church that is ready to help others and to provide some kind of um, love that we could all share and be a part of God's great kingdom.